balls.
I love that. I love it every
Every
time.
time. All right. You guys are gonna get a bit of a recap. There was a lot of lore last time, so just bear with me through this recap. I just want to make sure I hit on the high points so you guys are well informed. So,
Love a good recap.
you guys made it to Belliard, and after speaking with a few people in the Watchful Night Inn, you learned the delegation was headed south to Summit Hall to deliver a body of a fallen knight. You met Ian, a cattle drover. He spotted the delegation about 10 miles south of town, and shortly after that noticed a group of warriors in sky blue armor and white cloaks riding giant vultures head in the same direction. You also learned from a server named Sinya that the group was being watched by a strange monk wearing a golden mask. You pursued the lead and headed down the Desserin Road, and it wasn't long before you spotted some circling birds off the trail where you discovered the remains of a battle. You did not find the bodies of your missing delegates, but you did find guards wearing a red axe emblem, some bugbears wearing black armor with a strange triangular symbol, and a monk with a golden mask. You also discovered remnants of strong earth-based magic via Soren's Arcana check. And after battling with a couple marrows, you head back to the trail and eventually reach Summit Hall, which is the home to the Knights of Samular. You learned from Lady Yusheen that there are 4 haunted keeps within the Sumber Hills, and these keeps were built centuries ago by a group of mercenaries like yourselves called the Knights of the Silver Horn. And after the Orc-Fastings War and the Troll Wars, the keeps became abandoned. And over the years, they have been overrun and abandoned again by different monsters and ghouls and goblins. And for this reason, the locals began to call them the Haunted Keeps. But Yusheen tells you that there are warriors in blue armor who have taken up one of the keeps called Feathergale Spire. She's also pretty sure the mask belongs to an order of monks called the Sacred Stone Order, and believes they have taken up another of the keeps, but doesn't know the location. She agrees to help ferry you across the river after a night's rest, and you wake the next morning together in the room that was prepared for you. So what would you guys like to do?
Morning, guys.
Right.
Shit. Does this place have coffee?
That is a good question. Let's go downstairs and find out.
It's about this time that you hear a knock at the door.
Yeah. I'll go open it.
You open it? Before you stands a young elven man in white robes. He bows his head and says, "Good morning. The Lady Yusheen invites you to join her for breakfast before you make your leave. Please make your way to the Great Hall in 15 minutes." He bows once again and then leaves.
That'd be great. Oh, never mind. He's leaving. Okay. I guess we're supposed to be downstairs in the Great Hall in 15 minutes. Lady Yusheen would like to give us some breakfast. Sorry, Aaron. I was going to ask if they had coffee, but he just, left super fast.
I didn't even get his name.
I don't think he said
Elven
it.
man in white robe. My name's Aaron!
It was a quick, he was kind of like, it was like a quick, morning, you're invited to go downstairs. Okay, bye.
Notice that. Yep, that's that.
Perhaps he had other people he also had to invite.
Perhaps.
Oh, is this like a weird bed and breakfast or something where we have to have breakfast with strangers?
Suppose we'll find out.
Don't embarrass us.
There's probably some more information we could get from them anyway. I'm still not exactly clear on how long exactly I said exactly twice. I'm still not super sure exactly, I said it again, how long the delegation has been actually missing. Like, I know it's been about 20 days, but the trip was supposed to take a certain period of time, and then they were supposed to arrive here after a certain period of time, so I just need to get that timeline cleared up.
I think you're asking exactly the right questions.
Thanks, Steve.
Exactly.
Appreciate that.
I just wanted to participate.
I guess I'll just spend the next 13 minutes cleaning up and getting ready to head downstairs on time.
All right. So you guys gather your things, don any armor if you want, and you guys head downstairs and you find the Great Hall easily enough. And before you is a grand table with assortment of fresh fruits and breads, eggs, and some fresh porridge. The Lady Yushin is sitting at the end of the table with a few other young men and women. And as you enter, she rises. Ah, good morning. I hope you slept well. Please, join us for breakfast.
Oh, thank you. I think I will.
This is quite the spread.
Take
I
a seat.
was curious, what does a dozen eggs cost in the Desserin Valley?
Well, we have our own chickens.
Brilliant.
So free.
Free for us.
We can take as many as we want.
I'm sure you can eat as much as you want.
Do you
I'm
need
going to
rations
just
for the
take
road?
like one egg and just kind of like put it in my pocket.
You got a pocket egg?
Okay,
Pocket egg.
so
Are there
Um,
shelled eggs on the table, or like
no,
cooked eggs?
they-
I
It's
imagine
like
these are like
cooked-
hard
it's like
boiled.
cooked eggs. They're like, breakfast.
Hard boiled eggs are cooked.
G just grabs a handful of scrambled eggs and shoves
Just
it in his
scrambled
pocket.
eggs and pockets that shit.
Scrambled eggs in pocket.
We've somehow become worse than the people that steal towels at hotels.
Wow.
I was imagining like scrambled eggs or yeah, you got me all fucked up.
We broke
Uh,
the DM. She's broken.
That's
I
how
was
the session's gonna
picturing
go.
scrambled eggs or maybe like some fried eggs. So if you want there to be hard-boiled eggs, there.
I would like
I
some
like
hard
mine over
boiled
easy,
eggs.
please.
Yeah, I would have over easy now. I would have put it in the pocket and just the yolks running.
Poached if you have them, but you know.
They will. They'll do their best to provide the types of eggs that you want.
Is there bacon?
No bacon.
Oh, that's my favorite. I was hoping for some bacon. That's alright. This looks really good, though. Do you just regularly offer this to people who stay here, travelers, or are we kind of special in some way, or is it poisoned and you're trying to kill us?
It's definitely not poisoned. We're all eating it as well.
That's
And
good.
it's
Exactly what somebody who poisoned it would say.
all right. Well,
I just kind of whisper that over to Soren.
I like have eggs in my mouth, and I'm just like,
I'm going to just silently pray before I begin eating.
yes. Any travelers that need refuge are of course welcome here. And since we grow all of our own fruits and vegetables, and we have our own chickens, it's no problem to offer food.
oh, that's so kind of you. Thank you so much. And I'll just be enjoying the offerings. So,
Of course. My concern over our missing knight caused me to forget my manners yesterday. We didn't get a chance to exchange any pleasantries before we all turned down. Tell me, where do you hail from? How long have you been traveling together?
Well, we were traveling together for, I think this is our 3rd day, so I think we're just all about best friends right now.
The best of friends.
Well, I mean, I hope Poppy feels the same way. She spent about half that time by herself. But, you know, we'll find out. Hi, Poppy. As for where we're... Yeah. As where we're from, I am from is where I'm from. That's my dad's pretty important over there. You know how it goes.
Oh, I do remember. You said your father was, what would you say? Wait, who was your father again?
The Duke, the Duke of
The Duke of Alm, you say? Now, the last
Sylvester
Duke-
Vandersmoot.
Sylvester Vandersmoot. I do recognize the name. Now, the last Duke that I knew in Alm was, Duke Oldenshire. Robert Oldenshire.
I never knew him.
You know, I was there, this was decades ago, but your father was a knight at one point, when he was a young man.
Oh yeah, he talks about it sometimes, especially, when I was starting to come into my own with magic, and he would tell me that he was pretty proud of me. He preferred his steel. He always would say, I prefer my steel, but, he's a good enough guy. He understood that I kind of got to go my own way. I just still feel like he makes me prove myself every once in a while. That's actually why I'm out here.
I see, yes, I am remembering now. I believe he was sweet on Duke Oldenshire's daughter, Viviana Oldenshire. Is that your mother's name?
That's my mother's name, right?
Yeah, Viviana is.
Yeah, that's exactly what happens. Yes, I remember that so very clearly.
Okay, so they
has
must
amnesia.
have. Okay, so they must have married and became Duke and Duchess then. That's wonderful.
Yeah, we're just a big old happy family that I remember really, really well.
Oh, well, that's fantastic.
What do you
that's just
call
me.
a little duke? Son of a duke.
That would be a lord. Lord Vandersmoot.
Please don't
So
call me
not
that, guys. It feels super awkward, but I have been known as Lord Soren or Lord Vandersmoot before, but just call me Soren. That stuff's weird. I don't like that. I don't really have a mind for politics.
All right,
I only
Lord.
have one lord.
Soren it is.
Hey, Lord.
It's
dude.
Soren, Aaron. It's Soren.
And anybody else?
No, please don't bow. Just, one of these is great.
I was just kind of gesturing. Anybody else?
No, I was
wanted
talking to
share?
Aaron. That was Aaron.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, my apologies. I'm Aaron. Haven't really stuck around a spot that long. My family's traveling merchants, so we kind of bounce between the different cities. Been with my family, obviously the whole time, but yeah, I mean, it's it's weird not growing up in one particular spot, but it makes for an interesting life, that's for sure.
I hear that. I have been in the military for most of my life and traveled all around the realm.
Yeah, it's like as soon as you get used to some, you start having friends or something, you got to move to the next place. It's a little.
Hopefully this is where I will spend my last retiring years. I've been at this post for about a year, but I'm getting on up there in age, so hopefully this will be my last place.
But yeah, I mean, I've been like Lord Soren said, we've been together for about 3 days, and I was came here with my friend G, and he's wanting to. He might have something to pitch to you. I don't know. We'll see if he gets to it. I'll let him lead into that, but.
I was gonna wait till after breakfast, but I mean,
Of course.
if you want to do business, we should talk. But yeah,
What kind of business are you in?
this and that, but healing mostly. Healing the body and the soul.
Okay. Are you a cleric?
Well, I mean, sure, some would call me that, but I don't like to put labels on things. But
Okay.
I guess if you had to, you would. But I like to think of myself as Renaissance man, a Renaissance orc.
Right.
Dabbling bits and bobs, this and that. But yeah, I'm from a few different places. Most recently from Waterdeep, and that's where I met Aaron. As his family was in town, and you meet people along the way, and you just kind of
You
fall in
indeed.
with the crew. Yeah, as
do
one
indeed.
does. As one does. I've got some great literature I'd like to share with you sometime, but we don't have to do that over breakfast.
All right. I'm very interested. Well, all right. How is the food?
It's
Oh,
so
it's
good.
delicious.
Thank
Delicious.
you so much.
Fantastic. We work hard on it.
More than I'm used to. We're
I would
very
like to-
grateful for this.
I would like to take one of the other hard-boiled eggs and just pop it whole. Just hump.
Whole thing.
With the shell on it.
Yep. and then he'll pick little bits of shell out of his mouth.
It reminds me of the scene in Ace Ventura when he's eating sunflower seeds. And, you need an ashtray? I don't smoke. It's a disgusting habit. Okay, sorry, I went off track there.
Ace Ventura was canon to this world.
Poppy and Gabriel, do you guys are interested in sharing, or are you guys going to just keep quiet?
No, it's fine. Gabriel speaks up. 'Cause yes, I'm originally from Silvery Moon, but I spent some time on the Celestial Mists farming commune near Golden Fields, and then most recently been joined up with the Harpers and been on a couple missions with them.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Okay.
Yeah, my family traveled around a lot. We were kind of like Aaron's family. Then joined up with the Harpers and been hanging out with them for a while.
Wonderful. Well, like I said yesterday, I have 2 apprentices heading down river, and it's quite the trek to get back to the west side of the valley, and they would be more than happy to ferry you across the river to make your travels a bit faster if you're still planning on heading to the Feathergale Spire.
We would
That'd be
be
great.
most grateful.
Of course. It's no trouble, since we're heading that direction anyways. Alright. So, yeah, you guys can just continue chit-chatting, finish up breakfast, and just whenever you're ready to take your leave,
I'll
you just let her know.
As part of that conversation, I do real quick Eugene, if I can just get one more clarification about the timeline, I'm so sorry. I remember you telling us yesterday that the delegation had been missing for about 2 days, but I was, trying to do some deductive reasoning, give us some clues about what's going on. I'm trying to get a measure of when exactly they went missing, because they were traveling from Waterdeep to here. That was supposed to be a 30-day-ish, 1-month trip. Is that right?
Now, from what I remember, is they were traveling from Mirabar down
Mirabar.
to Waterdeep.
That's right. From Mirabar to Waterdeep. They were supposed to stop here on the way.
Right.
They didn't make it, so when exactly were you expecting them here?
Oh, let's see. I don't have a specific date, but
Ish.
right. So yes, it takes about a month for an entire caravan to make it the way down to Waterdeep. Beliard is about, I'd say, almost halfway. So yeah, about 15 days ago, I guess.
So they've been missing for 15 or so days.
That sounds about right.
Okay, so they're dead. Okay, that's good to know.
Well, I hope not. It's not
Well,
very.
I mean, 15 days is a
optimistic.
long time. That's a long time. I don't know if they had rations for all that time and everybody's looking for them. You know, just trying to think things through here. Maybe we'll get lucky. They might be okay.
Seems like 15 days could be the rest of the trek to Waterdeep, and they could be anywhere between here and there, I suppose.
Yeah.
I suppose that's true.
I know that they were supposed to come from Beliard to here, and as far as what you were saying yesterday is you talked to people who saw them in Beliard, correct?
That is correct.
And then they never showed here, so I would deduce that they went missing somewhere in between.
Probably at the Haunted Keep. I think
Well,
that's where we
that's
should go, guys. I'm sorry,
Seems like
Poppy,
our
what?
best move so far.
The battle that we saw, they might have gone missing there too.
You saw a battle. Oh yes, you told me about it. That's where you
Yeah, that's where
found
we found that
the
mask.
golden mask. That's right.
What was left of it anyway?
Yeah. That's when Z decided that sometimes people call him Golden Face.
Golden face.
You said that to me yesterday, right? I'm pretty sure I took a note about it specifically.
Absolutely. That's the persona I don.
Right there,
When
it
I
says you
wear the
sometimes go
mask.
by Golden Face. It is written down.
Canon.
The
It is
second
written
note
down,
I'm
so
writing for
therefore
this
it is
session.
real.
He said it.
G
Eugene,
is
do you know
golden
what
face.
the delegation, what their like guards look like?
What they're what now?
Who they were traveling with, like what their people look like.
I imagine they were traveling with a group of guards, probably a few mercenaries. There's usually some artisans, smiths, and whatnot. But I imagine an escort of guards from Mirabar would have been traveling with them.
Does anything like with a black coat with a red axe on it mean anything to you?
Just thinking that. Good call.
The emblem for Mirabar is a red axe.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
You found
That'd be our first piece of evidence they would
Could have found their guard, yeah. Okay. What about what's the other one? What about black leather armor with like a strange triangle on it?
That one does not sound familiar. Can you draw it or?
don't
I
know, can
gotcha.
draw it?
I pull out
Taking it.
I pull out my spell book and I just like flip to the back and just rip out a page, pull out like a quill, and I'm like, here you go, Poppy.
I have a calligraphy set. Can I draw it?
Yeah.
Make a.
And I draw triangles with my calligraphy set.
Gotta be. Well,
Draw. Make a dexterity check.
Okay. Do I get to add my proficiency because of my calligraphy skills?
Sure.
Yay! I'm gonna re-roll the one I just rolled.
You keep doing that.
I know.
She's using her halfling stuff.
Okay.
purposefully rolling bad, so she has to use it.
Yeah.
So she can reroll her ones, yeah.
21.
Oh yeah, you definitely. I mean, it's a very easy symbol. I'm about to actually send it to you guys so you'll know what it looks like. In the notes.
Yay!
Let me make sure I'm sending you the right fucking symbol. Oh please.
Holding.
Can't be sending you the wrong stuff. Yep.
This episode is brought to you by fucking nobody.
Who wants to be our first sponsor?
Then we'd have to stop using all our copyrighted stuff.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Aw.
All right.
Some-
So I sent you guys an image in the notes.
I just see Brick throwing a trident.
It's so
Yeah.
good.
Which was amazing, by the way.
So good.
There
Oh,
we
nice.
go.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Like a triangle butt.
I know. I was just about to say it looks like a foot.
It's like almost a Deathly Hollows.
I was gonna say Deathly Hollows missing a circle and half a stick.
I have to let my dog out real quick. I'll be right back.
Right.
Don't drink
Does
your
she recognize it when I drew it for her?
No, I'm unfamiliar with this symbol. You say some of the bodies you found were wearing this.
Well, they had the bodies that were not buried had the coat of arms on them, or Mirabar. They buried bugbears that had coats on like this, and the masked lady.
That is quite strange. Well, I'll keep a lookout.
Evidently think they took them.
And then DM, could you remind us the ones that were wearing, was it the red armor with the black axes?
There were it was red axes.
Red, okay. And they were buried?
No.
Okay.
Just waiting until Matt gets back. Okay.
I'm here. Don't wait on me.
All right. Do you guys have any more questions for Yushin?
I would ask, so does the delegation, would the delegation have anybody, would anybody have any reason to be mad at them? Angry with them?
I'm not sure who all was in the delegation party. I don't have like a roster of everybody's names. I only knew that we had people bringing in our fallen knight, our brother at arms. We have a tomb below the hall, so he was to be interred into the tomb.
Gotcha.
We're sorry to hear about your soldier, of course.
Thank you. Can't have wars without losses.
Unfortunately.
G takes another egg.
I just lean over. I'm like, how many of those do you have in your pocket?
He's gonna be clutch later.
You guys are gonna start smelling something really awful. It's just gonna be forgotten eggs in a pocket.
Happened in mom and dad's house for Easter one time. They hid actual eggs, and we could not find a couple of the eggs.
Oh no.
You got 6 hours until you start to suffer from the smelly condition.
One of the eggs. Yep.
I'm gonna be in stealth, and then the guard is gonna smell something.
Yeah.
All right. Any more questions for Yushin? Are you guys ready to finish up breakfast?
I'm ready.
I think I'm ready. Finish it up. Head out.
All right. As you guys are finishing up, she will call over Zeke, Marin. These fine people are the ones that you guys will be ferrying across the river. So if you want to go ahead and gather the keelboat and everything, I believe that they are ready to head out. So,
sorry, what's
yeah.
a keelboat?
A keelboat is kind of like a canoe, but larger.
Oh, I thought you were gonna like murder somebody on it or something. Like it's
You
it's
are
a
very,
keelboat.
You are very pessimistic, Lord Vandesmoot.
And
No, I'm
boats are-
normally not.
It is a very ominous name for a boat we're about to take.
Yeah, it's called a keelboat. It's not called like a super happy canoe. You're calling it a keelboat.
Well, it's spelled Keel.
Oh, it's
That
not
makes-
like
that makes
kielbasa.
me feel better.
Quite a bit better.
I didn't come up with the name.
As long as later we don't have to like go ride the murder train or something.
There's
It's
no
too-
trains.
What's the train?
This is not Eberron.
Anyways, I'm ready.
All right. So you guys can go ahead and head out. Zeke and Marin meet you at the front gate. They have like a kind of like a half trailer on wheels, and that's how they're kind of like dragging this large canoe, this keel boat, behind them.
What is what does Zeke and Marin look like? Are they like, what are we working with?
They're both young. Oh God, I thought I had their races. Hold please.
Whoever you say they are is canon.
All right. No, I thought I had it. But I don't.
And he hit on it.
I don't really
Oh,
see
I do have it. It's right here in front of my face. Zeke is a male halfling, and Marin is a female elf.
I want to
Right.
offer, like, would either of you need a hand carrying this down?
Zeke would be like, if you don't mind, my legs are a little short, and I'm just getting used to carrying this large thing.
Sure, be happy to help out.
That would be great.
Now I'm sitting over here thinking, like, what am I doing? Don't make me roll a strength check.
I'll
Please.
come up in elfish or elf. Yeah, I'll say yeah. I'll help as well. Assist with that.
Okay. So you guys can all just like grab a spot on the pulley and whoops, and help charter this keel boat, which they are very grateful for because it's about 10 miles
Oh, jeez.
to the river.
What time did y'all
they-
get up to get it here
To
this
carry
morning?
it like this was so short.
I thought we were about to get on the boat.
No, you gotta drag it. That
Yes,
is not
okay.
close to the river, but they've made this journey a few times, so they're used to it. It's not super heavy. I mean, you guys have seen those little tiny little wheeled things that canoes can ride on, and you just drag it. It's kind of like that. It's not like some huge thing. Where's my notes? Here we go. So you guys make it to the river, and we'll put the boat in the river and then start across. Marin will.
Hop
Go
on
ahead.
the boat. I said as I hop on the boat, I am extra nervous about the balance of it.
How big is this boat?
It typically keelboats typically sit 6 people, but Poppy is so tiny that you guys can all fit, plus the 2 of them. So really it's 7 of you guys, but Poppy is small enough.
I want to
It's
go
nice.
in first, and then I'll just start offering like hands to like help people in.
Okay, that's my turn. Oh, you're such a gentleman. Thank you so much, wizard bro.
Of course.
All right.
All
So
aboard.
all aboard. You guys start to cross. And Marin will chime in, and she'll say, "It's a good thing you came when you did, because this is a long journey to cross the river. Otherwise, this is the most narrow spot of the river for miles, and it's about a half a mile to get to the other side.
Damn.
So
I'm sure we'll manage.
Yeah,
it'll be great.
surely, nothing will go wrong.
Nothing at all will go wrong. As long as you don't see any pirates.
Are there
There's
pirates
pirates
in
in
this
here?
river?
There are
Yeah.
pirates. Unfortunately, there are pirates, and she's gonna point north. I don't know if you can see, but right up the river, a few a ways, there's a keep, and a band of mercenaries have been holed up in there, and they're rebuilding it, and they claim that they are helping prevent piracy on the water, but I don't know if I trust that. I think that they're just taxing the hell out of people.
Can I take a careful look at the water ahead and kind of look out for any, threats or anything?
Yeah, go ahead and make a perception check.
While he's doing that, I'm just sitting in the boat, and I pull out my spell book, and I just open it up to the back where I ripped out that page, and I just kind of put it back in and put my hand on it and say a few words, and I cast Mending. Just kind of put the page right back where it was.
Ooh, nice.
You said
With, the drawing, with my beautiful drawing on it.
17.
Yep. Let's put it right in the spell book.
All right,
That's
so
going to be a nice addition. Thank you, Poppy.
You gotta listen, I am very good at drawing things.
on a 17 perception, you look around and you can see north and south. The river goes for miles and miles. North, you actually can make out the keep that Marin was just talking about. It's very tiny because it's pretty far away. And then to the west, to the direction you're heading, is kind of just open green fields. So you don't see any other travelers, nobody else on the water. It's early in the morning, so nobody out and about just yet.
I'm
So
looking
this-
for
this
fish.
keep
I
is
think, from there.
different from the 4 towers we were talking about, right?
The what now?
So this keep that the pirates are occupied, this is different from the 4 towers that are across the river. Is that correct? Or is this one of them?
So it's not pirates in the keep. It's people who are claiming to help control the pirates.
I see.
You know,
Okay.
keep them at bay. And you're talking about one of the haunted keeps?
Correct.
No. It is one. That one's called River God Keep.
Oh.
All right. What was that? Did you have something else?
Nope, we are good. Notes. Lots of notes.
All right. So after several minutes, like 30-ish, 45 minutes, you guys make it to the other side. You have gone down river quite a ways because you guys are just rowing, and this is an active moving river. So you've gone down river, but you have made it to the other side. And Zeke and Marin will help you guys get everything off the boat, and he'll point in like a northwest direction. And he says, "Just keep going that way, and you will finally see Feathergale Spire. You can't miss it. It's a very tall. And you guys will remember when you left Red Larch and you first went into the Somber Hills, you did see the top of a tower in the distance. I believe that was G's perception check from that event. Or it might not have been G's, but it was in the notes that you put on, that you guys spotted a tower. So you remember having seen that.
Cool. Between the walk and the floating across the river, like what time of day is it now?
After figuring out time last time, I already have times in my notes. What is up?
Boom.
Okay, so you guys left Summit Hall around 7. You got to the river around 10-ish. 30, 45 minutes, so it's about 11 in the morning. It's about mid-afternoon-ish.
All right, still early. Is anybody, if we like look around the riverbank, is there any other parties like either way, or do we see any other groups of people or creatures kind of between here and where the tower is in our direction?
So I'll just use G's perception check from earlier. You guys don't. There's nobody on the river, and it's kind of just open fields in front of you. No towns or anything like that.
Well, we should be cautious, but I think we can start heading that way.
Agreed.
The very best of luck to you.
Oh, you're not coming?
No, we have to go downriver.
Very well. Well, thank you for the safe passage, and we wish you safe travels as you go.
Xandor's
Alright.
blessings.
All right, I don't know what that means, but you know, have a blessed day.
Thank you so much.
You too.
All right.
Once they go and we're getting ready to go, I'm just gonna quickly cast Mage Armor on myself.
Okay.
And since it's a leveled spell, I need to roll my d20. Nope, we're good.
All right.
Smart to be prepared. Who knows what lies ahead.
Yeah, you never know what can happen out here.
All right. So you guys are gonna start heading towards the spire. Can I get a walking order?
Why?
I would
Yeah,
like
but
to
the
be in the back.
There's no trap.
Poppy said you're up front checking for traps.
Checking for traps.
Okay.
I'll be behind her, but at a safe distance, following.
Like behind her.
In case she sets one off, I don't want to be.
And I'll be to the right, so kind of making like a flying V formation. Flying V!
That's how people normally walk.
With
That's how
our
they do on
arms
the
back.
sidewalks here.
We could lock
Not
arms. You want to roll?
suspicious at all.
Trying to have a little fun while we're here.
All right. So you guys can go ahead. Oh, make an investigation check, Poppy, for checking for traps.
21.
All right.
God damn.
You are checking for any traps in this very open field.
Thanks.
Okay.
Could be
So
like
you
an
guys-
ambush.
Could be.
Some
Oh,
pits.
that's a good question. Matt, other DM at the table, does investigation checks work for ambushes?
I mean, yeah, but you have to be, you as a DM have to make a call at over what period of time someone is actively keeping an eye out. And that's kind of where the role comes in. Like, you can only be so acutely aware for things for so many hours before mind starts to drift and you start to relax, especially in certain situations. But I mean, I would say so. Whatever they're rolling to keep an eye in their environment for threats would have the potential to catch an ambush. I would say compared to the ambushing party's setup or stealth roll. Like if they're in a position where they could be seen, it would be the investigation versus stealth. But of course, if it's a good ambush, then they are completely obscured, and no amount of investigation is going to really be able to see something that's invisible.
All right. I was just curious.
I guess
I mean,
the
I
short
can just
answer
roll
that I would play it.
walk.
Sorry, I was going to say one more thing and then I'll shush. I guess the short answer of the way I'd say it is like if there's somebody hiding behind a boulder and they're completely behind the boulder, I'm not going to be able to see them. But
Right.
maybe on a high enough investigation check, you could see that there are like some footsteps leading up to it or something.
Okay.
But sometimes a well-laid ambush, you're just not going to see. That's why it's an ambush.
All right.
That's it.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Sorry, Marissa,
Yeah,
you were
so
saying
every
something.
So often I can roll too if you need me to, just to like refocus or whatever. You want to call it.
We'll keep
Don't worry,
your
guys.
21 for now.
I think we're totally safe here.
Yeah, no,
We're only talking about ambushes, you know.
behind that with that conversation, ominous conversation of ambushes. I mean, I'm gonna cast false life on myself. I don't think I took any damage, but I think I have to do that after a long rest because I'll lose my temp HP. So it's just like
you
a
also cast spells on yourself in the morning?
yeah. It's kind of like part of my morning routine. It's like brushing my teeth. It's weird. Is that weird? I don't know.
Yeah, I usually do that with my mage armor, because mine only lasts 8 hours, so I don't usually do it like first thing in the morning in case we have some evening scuffles.
Yeah. Yeah, like brush your teeth, comb your hair 100 times. False life.
Is that how you get your hair so shiny? Do you comb it 100 times every day?
That's gonna
A
be
drought.
your design, by the way.
A drow never tells, and he just wishes his hair back and forth.
It looks so nice. I hope you'll tell me someday. I usually just wear this hat so nobody can see my hair anyway.
Permanent wizard hat head. Yeah, it's just got to be dedicated. That's all.
All right.
So how close
so-
did you say we are to this spire? Like, can we see it? Is it?
I was just about to say that you go for about 10 more miles. And then, Poppy, you actually hear a strange croaking cry from somewhere above you. And then you spot a trio of huge winged shapes gliding towards you.
Oh, get down, wings.
Yeah. Kind of drop.
Is there anywhere to hide?
There is nowhere to hide. So
Maybe
they get
can't see me.
they get closer, and you see that they are giant vultures, and each vulture carries on its back a warrior in blue armor and a white cloak. They keep their distance, but they draw their weapons. You there! Halt!
Oh, hey guys, we saw you guys earlier. Hi.
Hey, y'all were flying fast.
We saw you come from the river. That usually means you're pirates or water cultists. Which is it?
Neither.
We have both. We have all of our eyes, so we are
Pirate
not pirates.
cultists. Or neither.
What's a water cultist?
Ugh. You don't know the water cults. Okay.
Well-
Easy, boys. Easy, boys. I think they're just idiots.
Nice.
It's not very nice.
Uh,
I went to wizard school.
I don't think a lot of people know about water cults.
What
So
do you
the
know
guy-
about Precision?
the one that spoke to you will land his vulture. Pardon for the hasty assumption. My name is Sir Cedric of the Feathergale Society.
Sir Cedric
What are-
of the-
What are you doing out here?
Being tired of people always thinking I'm in cults.
Does that happen often?
I don't want to talk about it.
I think, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, and I kind of look back at the party, I'm like, we were kind of heading towards, like, I think y'all's direction, right? Or what were we doing?
Where have we seen you before?
Still waking
don't-
up?
Yeah,
don't think
we
we
saw you
saw
guys. We saw them in the sky. It looked like they were moving quickly in the direction that we thought maybe the delegates were.
I thought we were told that.
We're looking for delegates.
You were told that, you didn't see it.
We were totally told that. It was such a good story. I felt like I saw it myself.
You were headed to the spire.
That's right.
Yes.
Well, then you must be needing an audience with our commander, Thurl Maroska.
I'm sorry. One more time.
Thurl Maroska.
Thurl, Thurl, Maroska.
Thurgood Marshall.
Yup.
You have a nickname? I'm not so good with long names.
It's 2 names.
And he is.
You can call him the commander.
commander.
We can call him Thor.
He
Thurl.
prefers Commander Maroska.
Or that. Commander.
I think
Have I
you just
ever
need
heard
the LG.
Have I heard of this commander before?
Go ahead and make a history check.
I feel calm knowing that we still have such happy music on this chance meeting.
Oh my god, I forgot to change my music when you guys were in the Summit Hall again. I had perfect music for it. and I forgot again.
Alright, let's go back.
Hello, big
I feel
vultures
totally
with soldiers on them.
Hey
Damn
guys,
it,
this is
man, I
happy
had-
music. How we doing?
Traveling music.
I feel like
You
I've
guys
just
gotta
been
let me
sticking
know.
around.
I mean,
I'll-
I've thoroughly enjoyed the music. I was
Yeah,
like,
I feel totally safe.
Well, the, here,
I hear the music now.
Now
It's still whimsical, but it's traveling music.
We're picking up.
Anyways, what was your history check?
I rolled a 19.
Okay, so you do recognize the name. Let me see. He was once a famous griffin rider out of Waterdeep.
Is that common knowledge where we would all know it, or just Bobby?
I mean, she did a history check.
I got you.
And then
And-
do I know why he stopped being a griffin?
You heard tale that he retired after a storm nearly claimed his life.
Oh, okay.
He's a bit older.
Okay. I'll tell them that.
That's good to know. Thank you.
I read a lot of books.
All right. Well, seeing as how you appear not to be enemies, keep heading in the direction you are heading, and you will reach the spire in a couple of hours.
Is there
Anything
any danger
else?
between now and then we should be prepared for?
Well, we keep a close watch on the skies and the land, so there was nothing in between here and there. We're on our way here.
Is there a way we can call you if we run into any trouble?
Do you know the sending spell?
Ooh, I'm not familiar with that one. Soren?
We could
Nobody-
I've
scream.
heard of it, but I don't know how to cast it yet. I can do a short version of it, and I pull out a quick copper wire, and I just whisper in my own hand to Gabe, and Gabe just hears in his head as I cast a message. See, I can do it this way, but it can only be in a short distance. Sorry, guys. Sorry to have a secret conversation right in front of you while I was just demonstrating the spell that I do have.
I just got a
Secrets
smart
aren't
fact.
fun.
Like, that would be very useful, but I think we'll need something long range for this one.
And
That could be
can
handy
you just
later, though.
can you just give the soldiers the copper wire?
There's more to it than that. I gotta say some magic words, and you gotta know what you're
Oh.
doing. It's not magic
Okay.
wire. I just use it to cast a spell.
I thought the message would travel across the wire, and then I've got a lot to learn. I don't know how this stuff works.
I'll be happy to teach you, Aaron.
So it appears you do not have a way to contact us, and unfortunately, we do not have a way to contact you. So, best of luck. You should be to the spire in about 10 miles.
Thank you. Well, we'll scream real loud if we get in trouble.
All right.
Did you see
I
a
can do that.
missing delegation maybe like 15 to 20 days ago, maybe? They were being
I'm-
taken with Mirabar guards.
I'm mostly a patrolman, so I have not seen such thing.
How do I get hooked up with one of these vultures? Where'd you get that beautiful beast?
You'd have to join the society, of course. Then you'd be trained and could ride one then. But we must be off. We have patrols to do.
And that's part of the onboarding process, getting the vulture pretty early.
It takes time.
Okay.
Oh,
They have to
Gee.
trust you.
see, these guys look like they might, fall off their vultures sometimes, or might see some combat. Maybe you can sell some of your potions to them.
Yeah, fellas. While we've got you here, I'd love to talk to you about an opportunity. Really, I mean, do you ever feel down? Do you ever wake up in the morning just feeling a little achy? Just feel like you just don't have it that day? 'Cause I've got something that can take care of all of that. It's straight from Waterdeep. It's Xandorian Brew Healing Potion. I'll bring up this, sparkling, fizzy, purple vial of liquid. and I'm like, it's a special concoction, really designed to
Does it
invigorate.
cure hangovers?
Absolutely, I've used it multiple times myself for just that occasion.
Well.
It's what plants crave.
Well, I hope you don't pour all your inventory on your plants, but
Oh no, but
how much for one of these potions?
well, it's 60 gold pieces. That's just a little bit more than your typical healing potion, which runs about 50 G. But I'll tell you, the potency here. I mean, this is like a regular healing potion, just concentrated. So this is like the equivalent of like 3 normal healing potions right there. So really, like, you're paying 10 gold more, but you're getting something that's 3 times the value. And you look like a smart guy. I think, you can see the value there.
I can say, as somebody who's had hangovers before, I've taken these, knocks it out less than 10 minutes.
Well, I am one to imbibe, so
So what do you say, fellas?
make a persuasion check.
Yes.
God.
Okay, can you get
that
advantage because I
makes
helped?
Oh, Aaron totally
yeah.
helped.
Okay, you can roll with advantage because Aaron also claims that
Okay.
it works.
Okay, well that was 10.
Oh,
Oh wait.
I have a +6 to persuasion. Shit. Let's see.
Oh, he just rolled himself.
Oh, that's fine.
Oh wait. Oh, say I didn't know that.
Well,
we were
if you
doing
rolled
that.
it, yeah.
Yeah, if you rolled
Okay.
it. What was it?
Highest was 10.
Okay, I was gonna have the DC be 15.
Oh.
Well, it sounds great, but I don't think I'm going to do it this time. But if you're headed to the Spire, maybe some of the people there will want it.
Well, it's a shame, fellas. It looks like you're in a dangerous line of work, and you just never know what's out there.
I'm gonna walk up to and say, I think that respectfully, I think that might be a bad idea. You guys might be into some danger, and personally, I suggest that you try one. And I am gonna burn 2 sorcery points to use heightened spell, and I'm going to cast suggestion.
Oh my god.
Does suggestion create 60 gold in his pocket?
No, but it'll make him really want to buy it.
It's like, oh, let me go run to the castle real quick.
You
I'll be right back.
Maybe they could pull their
suggestion,
resources.
Is that a roll for me?
It's a wisdom saving throw, and because I used my heightened meta magic, he has disadvantage on the save.
Disadvantage. Okay, on a wisdom save.
By these Feathertail people.
So my lowest was 10.
He fails.
Boys, do you have any gold on you? Do you have samples of this potion, sir?
Absolutely. I mean, you can.
Like free potions.
I don't have free potions, but you could inspect it and try, a sip.
Give them the card. Tell them to meet us back at their place.
Yeah, I do have business cards if you'd like to find me another time. I'm often found in Waterdeep, but lately I've been traveling on business, as you can see.
I'll take a card. Perfect. Well, you're headed to the Spire. My shift's going to be up soon. I've got extra gold in my chest, so perhaps we can make a deal whenever we get there.
You won't regret it.
I hope not.
You boys take care.
Safe travels.
So for the record, for the next 8 hours, or until I lose concentration, He is going to do anything he can to follow through with my suggestion, as long as it wouldn't obviously do damage to himself or allies.
Okay.
Won't do damage.
Cedric really, really wants potion. That's what I'm taking down right now.
Yep.
Cedric,
He's going to do whatever he can to do it over the next 8 hours, unless I start concentrating on something else.
Does he know that it's been cast on him afterwards?
It doesn't say so in the spell description.
Okay. I know with some of those convincing spells it does that.
Yeah, like friends. But this is a level 2 spell,
Oh shit.
so he does not know that happened. He just feels
All right.
compelled to follow my suggestion.
So as they get back,
Mission.
as they get back on their vultures, you can hear Cedric kind of talking to his other guys. Like, man, I really got to try that potion. I can't believe I don't have the gold on me now. I'm just gonna have to go into my coppers and whenever we see him again, we got to see that guy again. So and then they mount their vultures and take to the skies.
He's like obsessed
You know,
with it.
I could have said I would have accepted one of those vultures as payment.
Yeah. They're like, dude, why are you being so weird?
Oh, guys, I have a vulture and a trident, and I think I'm just gonna take off.
Bye, guys.
Over here.
No.
Because frankly, I've made it.
All right. So after your encounter with a few guys there, you will continue on to the spire. You will start to see it after a few miles off in the distance. And as you get a little closer, you can make out some large flying creatures circling the tower. The sun is beginning to turn the sky orange and pink as you arrive. You see that the spire rises from a pillar of rock high into the air. It's the tallest point for miles around. And beneath the spire to the east is a wide, gusty canyon kind of yawning through the hills. There's a fog that's starting to develop in the canyon. And you follow a steep trail leading to the edge of a cliff. There's a gatehouse facing you from across a gap of about 20 feet. And its drawbridge, which is up, seems to be about the only point of entry.
So we're in the canyon.
You're not in the canyon, so you're
Okay.
you've come up a trail, and it starts going up, and like off the cliff to the side
Okay.
is a canyon, and there's a rock pillar, and on this cylindrical rock pillar is the tower. So
Okay.
Yeah.
And now we see ahead.
yeah, now you're coming like right up to it now. As you get closer, you can see the tower is made from white limestone embellished in marble. It resembles a sword piercing the sky. There's a level below where the gatehouse is, and it's a circle of open stalls ringing the foundation, and above each stall is a sculpture of a hippogriff in flight. The ground level opposite you has oversized windows, allowing light and air to pass easily into the tower. And there are smaller windows on the levels above that. Once you guys get to the cliff's edge, you see a brass bell hanging from a wooden post.
Ding.
Okay. At the sound of a bell, a small window opens near the gate, and a female human sticks her head out. Well met, travelers. What brings you here?
Adventure.
Adventure. I love adventure. You have excellent timing. We are having a feast this evening to commemorate the 10th year of the Feathergale Society.
Man, everybody's been so
Congratulations.
polite to us. I'm loving this.
Yeah, so much food.
All right. So, I'm sure the Lord Commander would love to welcome you to join. Give me a moment and I'll lower the gate.
Thank you.
So
Wow.
she will lower the gate, and it comes across the whole 20-foot gap. Now that you're up here, you can see the cliff. It's like a 400-foot drop to the bottom of the canyon. So this drawbridge is like going over this big gap. That's a big drop. So it's not like a moat with water. It's like a moat of free air. And you would fall to your death. All right. So she comes out on.
Stay in the middle of the drawbridge.
So she comes out onto the drawbridge. Welcome, welcome. My name is Savra.
Savra.
Hi.
Hello,
Very
Savra.
nice to meet you. My name is Soren.
Hello, Soren.
And we're the Dirty 20s.
The Dirty 20s.
Either
All
that
right.
or the TNAs. I've heard both, and they both sound pretty good, so I guess we'll see.
You are not sure what you're called.
Well, we're pretty new to all this. And then I'm just going to drift off in thought, because that's what the damn dog's going to get.
All right. So there was Soren. What are your other names? Your other companions?
Gabriel.
Gabriel,
Aaron.
Aaron,
Yay.
G,
Poppy.
and Poppy. Well met. So let's see. You come across the gate bridge, and the entrance to the hall is 30 foot long. Flooring is white stone. At the opposite end of the hall are two 12-foot wooden doors banded with iron. And there's an eagle carved from timber hanging from the far side of the ceiling. It's suspended on strong chains. It has slender wings of steel that sweep close to its side. And its head is also fashioned from steel.
Place doesn't look haunted at all.
Speaking of, DM.
Yeah.
This was the one that was supposedly haunted, or was this a different one?
Okay, I will make a clarification that I thought I covered in the recap, but I will say it again.
Okay.
The haunted keeps were given that name by the locals who are too scared to go there. They're not necessarily haunted, it's just a name that was given to them.
Got it. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, over the centuries that it's been abandoned, there might have at some point been ghosts or whatever, but the natives of the land who are too scared just started calling them the haunted keeps.
Cool. Appreciate
Does that make-
clarification.
Does that make sense?
Mighty prejudice of them.
I'm a little disappointed they might not be haunted, but maybe they will. We're gonna find some ghosties.
We're just walking in. Who knows what'll happen?
Right. Well, you've already heard that this is one of the haunted keeps. You just learned crossing the river that Riverguard Keep is one of the haunted keeps that there are some mercenaries at right now. And then the Golden Mask guy, the Sacred Order guy, Yushin believed that they were also in a keep. So, okay, clarified the haunted keep situation.
We're all just gonna become Ghostbusters.
We're all Ghostbusters now. Okay, where was I? Oh yes. La 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 la.
The eagle statue thing.
Yes, Poppy. With your skills at recognizing traps, with this thing hanging from suspended from chains, you see that this is probably a trap for anybody who tries to breach the gate. So let me get a freaking image here for myself so I can walk you guys through this tower. Hold please.
Hold it.
Oh shit. Oh, I had different music for the spire. Hold please.
Fire music.
Spire music.
Ooh.
All right, you guys can check your map.
Oh, snap.
Leave that.
Did I put the ribbon on it? Yes, I did. Okay. So right now, you guys should only be able to see the bridge. Is that all you guys can see right now?
Correct.
Okay. I was just making sure my like revealed area situation is working. All right. So you guys walked into the gate, and inside is Savra, along with 2 other guards. Hold please.
Just spilled a drink. Be right back.
I hope it was just the water.
Fancy water.
Better than the wine.
All right, I'm not going to move your characters, but I'll reveal the rooms as we're going.
And you said the eagle is over like that door at the end.
Yes, it's kind of
Okay.
hanging. It's kind of hanging from the ceiling over here.
Okay.
God, whenever I double click, it's not working. Oh, it's because I had the hide thing on. Yeah.
Okay.
So, let's head towards the commander. He is at the pinnacle right now. I'll take you on a little tour of the tower as we move along. Right here to your right, that's just going to be our weapons closet. So that's this door here. And she takes you through the double doors into a central area where there is a winding staircase. This door along this wall here is open, and you can hear sounds of cooking and smells of cooking and stuff. There's our kitchens. They're preparing our feast for the evening, and over here to your other side is going to be our dormitories. She's pointing at this door here. And then across the hallway there is our solarium. She'll actually take you through that one so you can see it. Bloop. So this is a bright room occupying the east quarter of the floor. There's flowers and shrubs of many varieties that grow in here, spidery red and purple plants suspended in baskets in the air, and there's a few robed humans watering the plants. This is where we come to sometimes train or meditate, somewhere calm and peaceful. Let me put these guys
Lovely.
on the board. I'm just trying to make sure you guys are aware of how many freaking people are actually in here. All right.
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
So you guys head up the stairs. So you guys are now here. This double door is actually wide open, and you can see a curved table being set for a meal by 2 individuals. There's 2 burning hearths on either side of the table. This is hard.
How big
so-
is this table? Like, how many would you say it's set for?
Let's see. Let me count my people. It's set for about 20 people.
Okay.
So you can see a couple people in there doing setting the table and prepping everything for the meal that they told you about, the feast. And then she will. On the other side of this hall are more dormitories for our knights. The ones downstairs are a little smaller. Those are for our initiates. You keep going up the stairs. Just more dormitories, and also Commander Moroska's bedchambers on this floor. And then she will eventually get you to the last floor, the pinnacle. Up here. Blast. Hold, please. Rah. Okay. And there. Jeez Louise. Okay. So, at the apex of the tower, the stairs will terminate at a round stone gazebo. It continues upwards into just like a needle-like steeple at the top of the building, and beyond this enclosure is a small lawn growing on the top of the tower. There's 4 paths paved with white stone that point in the directions of the compass, and each path ends in a pointed stone crenellation. At the pinnacle's edge, there is a spyglass on a tripod pointed downward. And there are 2 knights sitting on giant vultures. They're stationed here. And then you can see a man. Where are my freaking my notes are all over the place, guys. Yeah. So you can see a man, a well-built male human, in his 50s. He has embossed feather patterns that ornament his plate of armor, and he has a long cloak with a black feathered mantle on it. He will see you guys come, and he'll smooth out his kind of wispy white blonde hair. He'll bow and say, "Welcome to Feathergale Spire, retreat of the Feathergale Society. I am Thurl Moroska, the Lord Commander."
Pleasure to meet you.
Thank you for having
Very
us.
nice to meet you, Lord Commander.
How do you do?
I am wonderful. What brings you to our tower?
We are looking for delegates. We've kind of been on the hunt for this delegation that came out of Mirabar heading towards Waterdeep that seemed to have lost their way, and we've been tracking their whereabouts ever since. And last we heard, we should check here. Have you heard or seen anything about some delegates from Mirabar?
We did send some scouts that way whenever, a few 10 day ago about. So, I feel like we've seen a delegation.
Were they alive? Have you seen them lately?
I haven't seen them. My knights have seen them. But I haven't seen any dead people. Or they haven't. Not that they've reported anyways.
Hopefully that's a good sign. Where were they last spotted?
Oh, somewhere on the other side of the Sumber Hills.
Well.
We are, this is a celebration day, so, you've come at a good time. We are celebrating our 10th year as a society, and, we'd be welcome to have guests.
And what exactly is your society? Bird folk.
We are an elite group of aerial mount enthusiasts. We hail from Waterdeep. We have a
Waterdeep.
GP. Huh?
I said, oh, Waterdeep. I'm from there.
Oh, really? Wonderful.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we do our duty to the realm by patrolling the land and protecting it from danger.
So this is like a convention for y'all.
I mean, it's just a celebration.
Congratulations on your 10 years.
Yeah, that's a
How
wonderful
do you
thing.
plan? How do you plan on celebrating? What does your society's celebration look like?
A feast and ale and wine, of course. What else?
I love all those things.
All right. Well, you have the hospitality of the tower. The food will be ready in about an hour. So, if you guys would like to join us, I'm sure Savra showed you where the meal will be held.
Do you know anything about where the monks of the Sacred Stone might be?
Sacred Stone monks. Oh, you mean those earth cultists? That's who you mean.
Oh,
I'm
I do.
sorry, what now?
Well,
I'd like to just show the mask that we found and say, we found this. The gargoyle mask.
I see. Yes. There's a great evil lurking among these hills. Depraved cultists, led by wretched monsters. But let us not speak of such matters until after the feast has warmed our blood.
Is it like especially spicy food or something?
It might be. You never know what the cooks will whip up.
I was just curious because you said it would warm our blood, and I've never had food that warmed my blood before, so I was just confused.
It's just a figure of speech.
Oh, I'm sorry. I misspelled it a lot of times.
All right.
Actually, I kind of want to insight check this guy. Is this welcome? Like, seem as warm and genuine as like Yushin was this morning?
Okay. Roll an insight check.
Feels too good to be true.
I know.
Another
I'll just
group
tell you
that
right
is just
now.
like, here's some food.
I'll just tell you right now, Soren believes it. Everybody's been so nice, and he's just having the
Oh,
greatest time on this adventure.
I'm so I have a 14. But I'm skeptical that it's another nice party. They've referred to two other groups as different kind of cultists, so it's like sometimes an accusation's a confession kind of thing.
Yeah, I'm with
But
you.
go on.
I'm gonna send you a whisper.
Ooh.
Ooh, whispers!
Nice.
That's the first whisper of the campaign, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
We were too trusting.
I don't trust this either. No one gets this lucky. Like, ooh, have fun. We're having a party.
Like adventuring's awesome.
Right?
This whisper.
Real life was like that. Do come to our gala. Come to our ball.
And this keep has its own map.
We haven't even done anything yet.
The other keeps didn't have maps.
Oh, don't meta on the maps. Don't do that.
He's like, I want you to make sure you know all these people out here, in case you start any trouble or they become bad.
In case you try to beat someone up, you will die.
In case you try to take one of these birds.
I feel like if Jinx was here, we would have started a fight by now.
Oh, we would have had 3 or 4.
I want the bird, but I definitely want to go.
While we're inciting and stuff, I would like to just kind of like wander up to one of the vultures and just look at it from a distance, but
From a
inquisitively.
distance?
I mean, like I get close, but not like dangerously close. Just
Alright.
enough to get a better look and
So
see
you
what this bird is about.
You start getting close, and the rider. Please, you might not want to come any farther.
Oh.
They're very protective of their rider.
Hmm.
I'll
What's
kind of fall back. Oh, go ahead.
What's her name?
This is
Great looking
Sky
bird.
Scourge.
Ooh, that's a good
Thanks,
name.
Kurt. That is a good name. What do they eat?
Well, they're scavenger birds, so they eat the carcasses of dead animals.
Really big animals, I'm guessing.
Or a lot of little ones.
Well, good thing I'm alive then. Can't be
Good
too
thing.
interested in me.
All
Got to
right.
be very distracting for them whenever you're like riding over a bunch of stuff and there might be something dead that they just want to go eat.
Did I send that whisper to the right person? Shit.
I
Slim,
didn't check my message.
It's in the
Slim, did
group
you get a
chat.
message?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. I was just like, oh,
So
shit.
amazing if we all knew. Like, wait.
Oh shit!
Just in the general. I want to kind of fall back and kind of ask quietly to Poppy, say, what do you make of all this? A lot of this almost seems too good to be true. We're welcome twice in less than a day and treated to meals.
All right, you can go ahead and make a stealth check.
Oh,
Since
me?
you're trying to whisper this to her.
I guess just at least someone out of earshot of what's his face.
Okay.
Moroska?
Yeah, Maroska.
Roll. Okay, I'll do it.
Mandarim.
16.
Okay. He kind of just starts to gaze back the direction he was looking towards the west.
Alright, I'm gonna use my ability to speak into his head and also connect with Soren's head as well. But he won't hear what I say. Oh, jeez, I lost him. Oh,
Watch
Lord.
out.
It'll be good for 6 hours. I'll tell Gabriel. I don't trust any of this. It seems too good to be true.
None of the people up here with us are the people we told to go get some money, are they?
No, those guys are still out. You haven't seen them yet.
Damn.
They're hitting up the ATM.
And I'll say
Aaron,
that- Okay.
Aaron unapologetically, while this is like they're having the conversation, is just walking up to everybody because he's just soaking it all in, and he's just like, "Happy FeatherCon, everybody!"
Amazing.
Whether
That's a
they
good
understand
name
me
for
or not
it.
is
That's a good name for it, Aaron.
He will,
I hope they start using
thank
it.
you.
He'll Moroska will turn back to you. You are free to rest anywhere in the spire, and you will join us for feasting.
Sure.
Is there any common areas you recommend that are most comfortable?
The solarium is probably the best.
I was a big fan when we walked in. You can head there.
All right. So Savra will kind of give a short bow to Moroska and escort you guys back down.
All right. Once we're definitively out of earshot, I'll kind of whisper back to Poppy.
You can talk into my head now. If you
Oh,
want
can I? Okay. Oh, we're doing this then. Then I will use her little communication thing. I'll just be like, keep an eye out for exits in case we need to make a quick escape. Better to be prepared.
I was going to try to like walk around this place, see what's going on.
All right.
Soren
So
is
once you guys,
oblivious. Soren is enjoying the food. Soren has not been a part of any of these side conversations. He's assuming that pleasant conversation earlier meant pleasant conversation right now, and he is just feeling great.
Soren in his head is going to hear, "Ooh."
the keeps are haunted.
Yeah,
Gabriel,
right as that.
That's what I'm going for.
Yes?
did you hear that?
I did not.
I heard an woo.
Would, just based on how he's describing it, like, would I kind of be able to put together that Poppy's probably messing with him?
Ah,
I've seen it once. But you know, it's a different scenario. It's a different
He's a-
situation.
He's a smart boy.
Um,
He is.
You can kind of like give Poppy a glance, like a do your eyebrow raise, but I don't know if you can like insight to know if she is the one doing this to him, when if it's kind of like I don't know.
Yeah,
You
but
can you can make assumptions.
You just wouldn't know. That's okay.
Many layers to
And I
that.
just say to Thor and I say, perhaps they're haunted after all.
Guys, I think this place is actually haunted. There are ghosts trying to talk to me in my head.
Oh shit.
I knew
Safra,
it.
where do you keep your ghosts?
No ghosts here.
But I
Really?
heard one. It whispered. It just went.
Could be the wind. We have very large windows. A lot of wind comes through here.
It's the ghost of the people that the vultures ate.
You're just trying to scare me, G. It was the wind.
So she gets you guys to the solarium. You'll have to excuse me. I must take my leave and help with the preparations. So she's gonna leave you guys in the solarium with the 2 people that were in there watering plants and stuff.
I just stick close to Gabe and Aaron because I'm worried that I'm gonna get attacked by a ghost.
Of course.
In your head, you're gonna hear, "How did you know about me?"
Do I recognize Poppy's voice?
Recognizing somebody's voice. What is
Maybe
that?
an insight, maybe an insight versus performance.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll go with that.
Yeah.
I'll get it, you guys. Come on.
I'm gonna use. What do I want to use? I have things. Don't tell me how you did yet, Marissa, because I want to know if I want to start using stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, screw it. I'm gonna use Tides of Chaos and give myself advantage.
Oh my god.
Well, that's good. It's a natural 1 and a natural 19 for a total of a 22.
No, I don't want to use my thing on it. I rolled 18.
So yeah, you would she kind of like giggles halfway through, so you recognize that it's Poppy.
Poppy, are you dead? Or can you also cast spells to communicate in people's minds like I can? And I say that out loud because I don't know how your future works.
So I'm gonna say in your head, I am dead and alive at the same time. That's my secret. I didn't want anybody to know. Don't tell.
I got it's Gala, dead and alive at the same time.
G, you do healing stuff, and Poppy just told me that she's dead. Will you check her out?
She looks pretty alive.
She
To
said she
me.
was that too. She said she was both.
Does she have 60 gold?
I mean, things aren't
As
cheap
I'm-
these days. Inflation.
Aaron is just picking flowers. I don't even know if that's allowed, but I'm
Oh,
just
no.
like I'm just like innocently picking a flower, like everything smells amazing in here.
Do you just pick the one, or is it like a constant? You're just picking all of them.
Well, just like one, like, and I'll see like a different color, and I'll like try to pick like a different color.
Okay. Are you doing it just out in the open? Or are you trying to be sneaky about
Yeah,
it?
no, I'm not trying to be sneaky about it. I'm just like, oh, this is where the flowers are. This is what you do with them.
Doesn't think anything's wrong, yeah.
All right. So after your like 4th or 5th one of the people in there watering, excuse me, please don't.
I'm sorry.
Please leave the flowers be.
I'm sorry. I didn't know that we weren't supposed to pick them. And
You can smell them all you want, but please do not pick them.
What a shame.
then I drop them.
I would
I'm
like
sorry.
to pick up one of them that's already been picked and put it behind my ear.
Okay. You're gonna have like a golden mask and flowers in your hair, and you're just all over the place.
Turns out G's actually pretty
Sassy.
bougie. He's a bougie orc.
Got an egg and a trident. It's a big day for me.
How many eggs do you still have left in your pockets?
I have 2 pocket eggs.
Okay, pocket eggs. Gross.
While he was doing all of that, kind of distracting everybody, I'm gonna try to kind of sneak out from the group and just go explore the tower.
I love that. Okay. Yep. Make a stealth check.
This is where Poppy dies.
Well, this is where Poppy rolls really shitty again. I'm gonna use one of my little die just to see if it works. Oh, jeez. Okay.
Rolled a natural 20 on one of my perception checks. What up?
14.
All right. So the 2 guys here, this guy here, that guy, and this guy. Oh, I didn't realize there were 4 guys in here. Jesus. Okay. Nope. And this guy here are occupied either talking to G, telling him not to pick flowers, watering flowers, or whatnot. But this guy here, closest to the door, sees you on his natural 20. Excuse me, miss. Can I help you find something?
I was looking for where is your bathroom?
The bathrooms, of course. Just go right back down the stairs. It's on the first floor.
Alright.
And then we'll go back. Or shit, we are on the first floor. It's just down the hall.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say.
I mean, you weren't wrong. It's still on the first floor.
Is he watching me, like, making sure I go to the bathroom, or, like, once I get out, kind of, like, go up the stairs?
Well, on that note, as Poppy walks away, I would like to kind of like recognize what she's attempting and like step up and just start talking to him about Xandor.
Okay.
Just trying to hold his attention.
So you're kind of like sneaking out to the bathroom. This guy here is the one that said he watches you leave, for sure. But then G kind of like gets right in his face. Hey there. So what's up? Yes. Hello.
So look, I'm not really here on mission exactly, but you know, there's someone who's changed my life, and I just feel like, you know, you're a type of guy who's looking for meaning, where you know, just in your life. Have you heard of Xandor? Are you familiar with, you know, the god?
I just want to say, I love this character so much. This is amazing.
I know, the whole vitality thing is so fun. No, I sure haven't. And so you I'm gonna have to break this up a little bit. So you start with your spiel. Let me ask Poppy, where are you going? You have a staircase in front of you.
I want to go to, like, you said there's people in the kitchen preparing the meal, right?
Yes. So let me get back to the map.
I kind of want to try to, like, sneak in there and just, like, listen. See if I can, like, hear them talking about anything.
You're going to sneak into the kitchen?
Sure.
Okay.
We're causing so much trouble.
So I'm not going to have you roll another stealth check because you walk in here and see 4 guys walking around doing stuff, and they see you immediately. There's like, hang on.
What if she's
There's only so much you can open a door and walk in a room without people noticing.
Yeah, so you
I didn't know if there was like a little, like, you know, like area that I could hide, like,
yeah. So here's what the room looks like on your screen. I revealed it. So there's no like table or anything right here where you just walked. You kind of just walked in. You're just like, is this the bathroom? Hello there. Are you lost?
Yes, I'm looking for the bathroom.
Ah, I see. So they try to point you again in the direction of a bathroom.
Thank you.
One of the guys follows you out with a tray of food. and starts heading up the stairs.
When is the meal going to be?
It should be ready in about 20 minutes.
Okay. And I'll actually go to the bathroom.
Okay. Cool. Where's the fucking bathroom at?
It's
not
never
what
going to
it
be
is.
on any of these maps. It's wherever you want it to be.
It's wherever.
It's the corner.
Everywhere.
I'm gonna say there's a
D&D
little.
is probably outside.
I'm gonna say there's a little room, a little chamber pot room, just kind of in this central area next to the stairs.
I'm just gonna talk into Gabriel's head. I'm gonna say, I tried to get out of here, but I got caught, so I'm in the bathroom actually now. I'm trying to figure this out.
Good you trying to find an escape. I think it's just more if we need one. Hopefully everything will be alright.
I just wanted to hear what they were saying, because, they might be talking about stuff that we don't know about.
Anything suspicious?
Well, there's nowhere to hide in the kitchen. They caught me right away, so...
It was a good try. Maybe
Right
in
around
other
this
areas.
time- Right around this time,
Let it-
Poppy, you hear in your head, is this how this works? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh, this is how this works. Okay. I was just trying to, I have my own magic for this, but I was trying to get a better handle on your magic, so, ooh.
I use mind powers. That's my magic.
I mean, that's technically my magic too. I just learned so much in my brain, that I can, you know what? We'll talk later. It's fine.
So
Okay.
while Poppy's not being very stealthy at all, G, you can go into your spiel if you want.
I have
We'll
one
just
job.
kinda, yeah. We'll just kind of be like, I've pulled out a book and I'm like pointing at things, I'm reading things, but he's probably getting pretty like bored and just like, okay,
Yeah.
but I'm
he
trying
keeps
to,
like holding the watering can and like looking at the rest of the plants and like, okay.
but I'm just droning on at this point.
I gotcha. Okay. Does anybody else want to do anything? Poppy, do you want to try any other areas of the tower?
Yeah, if I can try to go up the stairs and what's upstairs? Do.
So
Like,
upstairs,
I'm really just trying to be able to listen in on people's conversations is what I want to do.
I gotcha. So, coming back out of the bathroom, you see there's people taking turns going up and down the stairs, carrying trays of food, carrying pots and pans and stuff. They're mostly just excited about the feast. They know that there are strangers in the tower, so I don't think that they would be like openly talking about things.
Oh.
That's actually a good point. While we're on this sort of subject, can I get a vibe check on just kind of all the people we've encountered? Because this is like a celebration of 10 years. Are they excited? Is it lively? Are they quiet, reserved? Kind of how they're reacting to us?
You can make an insight check.
I like the way you worded that question. That was good.
Let's see. It was insight. So it'd be an 18.
18. So, you get not quite as serious as a thing that you got from Moroska, but people are definitely watching you, making sure you're, not picking flowers. They're keeping an eye out. They're being cautious, but they are happy. They are definitely in good spirits, excited for the feast, that sort of thing. But they are being cautious and wary of you.
Perfect. That was exactly what I was looking for. Okay.
Cool.
Thank you.
Savra will pop her head back in. If you all would like to follow me, we can go ahead and get seated.
Cool. I'm gonna mentally get back to Poppy and say, Savra's come for us if you plan to join us.
Okay. I'll come out of the bathroom. I'll walk back towards them.
Okay. So you come out of the bathroom, and you are escorted to the Great Hall, where everybody is seated or starting to sit down. They pull up chairs for you guys, and Thurl Moroska will walk in, and sit down and address you guys. Honored guests, tell us of your adventures in the Somber Hills. Let us aid you in any way that we can.
Well, and I'll just kind of recap. I won't give him a lot of detail, but I'll talk to him about the trip down, the fight in which we found a defeated party and then another party with a lot of casualties that were well buried, the Golden Mask. Very excitedly tell them about the other group, the other members of their flock that we heard were flying. And enthusiastically on how they might be able to help us. I'm probably oversharing, but I'm excited and I feel really good about all the hospitality we've been shown, so I just kind of go into all that.
Oh, you've had a lot of adventure in a short amount of time, it seems.
We have, and I can't wait to either find these people that we're looking for or find their corpses, because they've been missing for a long time. And that wouldn't be our fault, but it would be a mission success that we found the people. So I'm excited about it.
Very good. And you said your name was Soren?
That's correct, Soren Vandersmoot.
Not Lord Soren Vandersmoot, son of Duke Vandersmoot.
That is technically accurate, yes it is.
Oh, what a guest indeed! And he kind of bows his head to you. Any friend of the Lord's Alliance is welcome here, to be sure.
Oh, thank you so much. It's been a privilege to be a part of, I must say.
Right. So, it's at this moment that the doors to the hall will fly open, and you actually see Cedric, the guy you were talking to, out before you got to the spire, and he comes in with a frantic Manticore, it's on the move. And you see, kind of in unison, all the knights rise, and then Thurl will rise and say, "We should take this opportunity to slay the monster." He will pull a ring off of his finger and hold it up. "A prize for the one who brings me the beast's head." And he will turn to all of you. "Would you care to join my knights in a manticore hunt? We can lend you hippogriffs to ride."
I was just going to ask if that would include us.
If you'd like.
Fuck yeah.
And we get to ride a hippogriff?
How fancy is this ring looking?
So the ring looks quite fancy. It is golden. Hold please, I have it. It's not 10,000 gold.
For level 3 party.
It is golden and it has feather patterns on it. It looks to be about worth 250 gold pieces.
Whoa.
Hey G, I know you wanted a vulture really bad, but would you still have fun riding a hippogriff?
I think I could compromise.
Maybe we should do that.
I just
I
yell
think
out
that sounds like
excitedly. Fun. Yeah, where's the hippogriffs?
So if you'd care to join, come follow me. So all of the other knights are have already they're all kind of rushing out to grab gear and to head out. And Savra will lead you back out of the room and down the stairs, past that first level and into the stable level below, where you saw the stalls and the stone hippogriffs statues. Once you come down the stairs, you see a landing that's piled with supplies and bales of straw, and then radiating from the landing are 12 stalls with straw-covered floors. There's a harness, riding crop, and saddle hanging from the wall in each stall. there's wooden doors that cap both sides, so you can walk into the stall, and then there's another one that leads out into the open air. And in the stalls, there are 5 hippogriffs and 1 giant vulture.
Cool. Mount
Call
up.
Vulture.
Very well.
Here is the story of G.
Okay. Hang on, let me. I might have to change some stuff on the map because I've thought for sure you guys would all choose hippogriffs.
I mean, yeah.
Oh, I'm jumping on a hippogriff. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I
It's-
want the.
Yeah,
I
I just
want
heard
Harry
one
Potter style.
vulture, so I thought,
We have
well,
one. I might need to see what a hippogriff looks like.
Okay, give me
It's like
a
the
second
Harry
to
Potter,
give me a
right?
second.
yeah.
Yes,
Is
the
it-
hippogriff just like
Perfect.
Harry Potter.
I gotta. Oh wait, I think I know what you're talking about. I gotta run a dog outside real quick.
Yeah. That gives me
Yeah.
time to do that.
Hippogriffs are
The
always.
big hawk-looking thing. You bow.
Yes.
You know, like, how do you do? Buckbeak.
I was about to go crazy, not being able to remember that.
Hmm.
Buckbeak.
Like half bird, half.
I just
Not
saw
really
Nick
horse.
Frost was cast as Hagrid in the
It's
TV
like
show
half
that they're
bird, half
making.
horse.
Nice.
Okay. All right. There is also among the creatures. There's also a knight that greets Savra and the rest of you. You all are wanting hippogriffs for the hunt. I take it.
Yes, please.
Yes.
All right. So these beasts are very loyal to us, but with some coaxing, we can try to, make sure that they are comfortable with you riding on them. So one at a time, he's going to kind of introduce you to the different hippogriffs, and I'll have you guys roll an animal handling check.
Oh
Oh,
no.
good.
Cool.
Everybody's best stat.
The DC is
I'm
not
sure
terrible.
all of us took proficiency in animal handling.
I actually think I have that.
I did too.
What's
Oh my
Is it expertise if you have the circle around it?
It's
It's proficient.
proficiency.
And it's proficiency if you have the black dot?
Yeah.
I'm unsure.
On my D&D Beyond, a black dotted outline dot is empty, a solid white dot is proficiency, and I don't have expertise, but yes, a circle around that would typically be expertise, and your
Oh,
highest
I
number
see.
most likely.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, I actually do have proficiency in animal handling. Let's go.
Oh my god.
So the oh shoot, I was gonna
About to
also
get eaten by a
reveal the map.
hippogriff.
Reveal the map. And then let me reveal the creatures. Oh jeez. Oh, wrong thing. Here we go.
This map
You only
is
have
so
Alright.
Cool.
Aw.
Okay. So, the knight that's down there is recognizing Arendriel's like mega ultra excitement. So he goes to you first.
Yay!
and he opens the stall to this hippogriff right here.
Okay.
Now, this is Arrowwind.
Arrow Wind.
Yes.
That's a good name.
Go ahead and make your animal handling check.
Big money, no whammies.
18.
18,
Alright.
wonderful. So as he's leading you a little bit into the stall and kind of doing like a to Arrowwind and like trying to coax him towards you, Arrowwind sniffs at your hand and then kind of just like allows you to pet him a little bit.
Oh shit.
Wonderful. They take to you very well. Wonderful. Savra will then help start with the saddle and the harness and all that while the knight moves on to the next. Who's next?
Me.
All right, Soren is next. He will just going clockwise go to the next hippogriff. This one here is called Dawn Feather.
Dawn Feather. Hi, Dawn Feather.
So go ahead and make your animal handling check.
Is it a boy or a girl?
Dawn Feather is a boy.
Okay, because it's important to be able to tell him whether or not he's a good boy or a good girl. So I had to get that right.
I see.
Ooh, dirty 20.
Very nice. Very similar exchange. Dawn Feather kind of like nips at your hat a little bit, kind of like he's interested in that, and then allows you to pet him.
Hi, Dawn Feather. Oh, you're such a good boy.
All right, and
It's
then
a
after
Dawn Feather.
Dawn Feather, like Dawn Father, but with
But
feather.
Dawn Feather.
Oh,
Yep.
that's actually close. That's fun.
So after Savra helps with the saddle for Arundriel, she's gonna kind of like, as each one of you goes, she's gonna help each one of you with your saddle. All right, next up.
I'll go.
Okay. He's going to take you to the next stall. This here is a female. Her name is Thunderclap.
Oh man, wish I would have got Thunderclap. No, I'm just kidding.
I know, it sounds like something you catch at a dirty club.
Yeah.
Oh no!
I think we got
The
that one
worst
back in
kind.
She's a dirty girl.
Thunder thighs.
She's a dirty girl. Got that
Oh my God.
thunderclap.
Yikes.
Go
Little
ahead and make
antibiotics.
your animal handling check. Jeez
Little
Louise.
antibiotics, clear that right out.
Yeah, yeah.
Woo. Might be strong.
Ooh, this is gonna be okay. It's an 8.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Can't tame that thunderclap.
The DC was 10.
Oh no.
So she's
I'll
gonna
walk.
she kind of like perks her head up, like she's kind of like trying to make herself big against you, and like eyeballs you a little bit and kind of nips at you with her beak. She's gonna do just like a little she's gonna try to get you with her beak a little bit.
Shoot.
Let me
Gabriel, you gotta tell her that she's a good girl.
how do I not have freaking I've got that. How do I have a giant vulture stat sheet but not a damn hippogriff? Oh wait, I can look at it in
Yeah, it's literally
look
on
at it
there.
in Roll20. Come on. That is a 14.
To hit, it does not.
Does not hit?
Nope.
All right, so you are able to pull back your hand in just enough time, and the knight is like, Thunderclap, come now. We've talked about this.
What do
And,
hippogriffs eat?
Huh?
What do hippogriffs eat?
That is a good question.
Dead rabbits, as far as
Okay.
I know.
Yeah, they got sharp. They got sharp, curly beaks. Probably meat of some kind.
If that's
Meat.
okay.
Or
Small
ferrets.
mammals.
Okay.
Small mammals, some small birds.
I'm gonna cast Prestidigitation, the Mahonakoka, and I want to make like a odor of like a cooked rabbit, maybe like 10 feet away from me, kind of distract her.
She kind of like smells, whips her head back. The guy, come now, Thunderclap, be a good girl. We've talked about this. She requires a little bit of extra coaxing, but she eventually gets her saddle on as well.
Roughly in the direction that the hippogriff is looking, where I can kind of tell that Gabe cast his Prestidigitation, I will also cast Minor Illusion, and just cause a still non-moving image of like a dead rabbit to appear on the ground, right in the direction that it was already looking,
So
just to further distract it.
So it turns, and Savra is attempting to put the saddle on, but with the smell and then the sight, she just leaps from the stall into the air, trying to go after whatever this is. Now, Thunderclap, you get back here. Well, we might have to get you a different hippogriff because she looks like she's
a rowdy gal.
All right.
And it seems like once you catch Thunderclap, there's almost no controlling it.
Jesus. Let's try this other one. She's a bit sweeter. We'll go over here. So that one's gone now. She's off flying looking for dead rabbits.
Thunderclap.
It wasn't my intention, but you know what? It was fun.
So he
She
takes
flared
you.
up and then she went away for a while.
This one here is named Frostbite. She's more gentler, even though her name has the word bite in it. So go ahead and make another animal handling check.
To start over.
I would like to touch Gabriel and cast guidance.
Nice.
Okay.
'Cause
There
I keep
it
forgetting
is.
I can do that.
That's how you
Guidance.
cleric. That's how you cleric.
All right, here we go. Now we're looking at like a 15. Hold on, let's do some math. 12. No, 14.
Okay, that's so the DC was 10. Frostbite is definitely a little sweeter, and she will allow some pets, and then also the saddle.
Awesome.
All right, you guys didn't scare Thunderclap away, but she was having some carnal imagery happening. All right, Poppy, you will have the last. I did have 5 hippogriffs.
Really
right? Yeah, I
little.
did, 'cause-
Can I share a hippogriff?
Yeah, I haven't gone yet.
Well, you said you wanted the giant vulture.
I do. I would
Okay.
like that.
So this one,
Can I
this
share
one's-
a hippogriff with someone? If I'm,
You want to share a hippogriff?
can I do that?
Stow away.
You're small. I'll say sure. It might be harder for two people to stay on one. But
Just hold on
sure.
really tight.
I was saving the one with the cool name for you.
Okay,
That's
cool.
okay.
I want to ride that one then. Give me the cool name.
I want that one.
I want the cool name.
What STD
okay.
does it sound like?
Yeah. This is Herpobeak.
This is better than the idea I had.
Right next to Ghana Birdie.
So
This
you
one's name is
the
Fever
guy
Blister.
the trainer guy hears you say that you want to share one and looks over to the last hippogriff and is just like, you might not get to fly this evening, my dear. And she just kind of looks all sad.
Nobody, no, I'll ride her. All right.
So when she says that, she like has some little tippy taps happen. This here is our youngest one. She is called Shadow Storm.
Ooh.
So go ahead and make an animal handling check.
I cast guidance.
Thank
I
you.
guide you.
Oh, that's actually a good one.
I'm just envisioning G like walking to each person and just like giving them a little tap as they're trying to do their.
Oh,
very
Gabriel,
helpful.
I
Thank you.
forgot to give you your damage from when she nipped you. No, she missed. She missed. Never mind. Sorry.
I got
was gonna give you
19.
19. Shadow Storm looks really excited to go out on a flight and have a rider.
Has she ever had a rider before? She's little.
She is little, and unfortunately, she has been too small for us with all of our armor and everything. So she flies, but she flies without a rider.
Oh, Shadow Storm. We are going to have so much fun.
All right, and last but not least is G. You wanted the vulture, which I hope is still the case, considering all of the hippogriffs are either gone or
Yeah.
taken.
That's fine with me. The vulture's ugly like I am.
Oh, come now. Wait, where I had the name. This one is called Skylark.
Buick Skylark.
Steve.
Go ahead and make a animal handling check.
Plus guidance. I can cast guidance on myself, right?
Yeah.
That's the thing. Yep.
Self-guidance is the best.
15.
Okay, yep. The vulture isn't like, it's not like as like puppy doggish as the hippogriffs are. He's not like leaning in for pets or anything, but he will like turn in his stall to prepare himself for the saddle.
Cool. This
All
is
right.
exciting.
So you guys all saddle up on your hippogriffs and your vulture. And after mounting, so you'll want to hold on tight. If you've never flown before, so just be careful and don't fall.
Really
I
fast.
do every day.
Can I hug its neck like this and just be like?
Hang on, I can't see you. What happened?
Oh, that's
Can I hug you?
adorable.
Oh, yeah.
That is super adorable.
I'm gonna have to give you guys all pet hippogriffs now.
Oh,
Well, I
no.
hope that delegation is okay, because we have really gotten sidetracked. This is
Just gonna
like
go off on a hunt.
exactly. This is like Link just going off on side quests while Zelda is captured.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Exactly.
I swear to God, every time I play Witcher 3, I mean, it happened three times today. I went off in different directions because somebody was like, "Wait, Mister, can you help me with something?" Anyway,
Luckily, in games, wherever you're going, they're just waiting on you to get there. So
Not necessarily the case in D&D, though.
not necessarily the case. Sometimes, yeah, you run out of time. But anyway, I was talking about
DM's
video
like
games.
DM's like taking track of how many days are going by, and meanwhile they're just getting worse and worse and worse.
Yeah, I was talking about video games.
Right,
And video
right, right.
games are always just waiting on you. Anyways, after mounting your hippogriffs and vulture, you fly out of the stalls and meet 4 knights on their own giant vultures at the pinnacle of the tower. Night has come over the land, and the moon illuminates the misty canyon below. The fog has definitely rolled in, and so it makes the visibility low, but it also makes the tower look as if it's floating on a sea of clouds. It's actually really pretty. So Cedric, the same guy from before. All right, shall we split up? Our group will go hunting, and yours can go hunting, unless you'd like to split up further or stay as a group.
I think we definitely want to stay together, right, guys?
Yeah.
I think
I'm
so.
just gonna
Yeah.
fly Shadow Storm in the opposite direction that he pointed for us to go.
She's just gonna fly off forever, live happily ever after with her friggin' hippogriff.
Roll a new character.
Right?
No.
Surprise attack. Shadow Storm eats you later.
No, not
No.
Just barrel rolls and she just
baby.
The beasts know the canyon very well, so you should have no trouble running into anything. But keep an eye out for the Manticore. We're gonna go Hill Point, kind of like east, because the canyon, like the tower, is like the canyon goes to the east and to the south of where the tower is. So they're gonna go east, and you guys will go south, or that's where he tells you to go.
Yeah.
Well, we
All
have
right.
a way to know if who meets the Manticore first. Bye.
We have
Let's
a horn
go,
that will
Don
blow if
Button.
we find it first.
Okay.
All right. So you guys.
I just
start
yell
flying-
like, if we find it first, we'll have Poppy speak in your mind because she did that to me today. So now I know she can do that.
And now they know that she can do that.
Oh, come on!
Sorry.
Fuck with you.
So as
You'll
you guys
have
are
to
kind
help
of
me
floating,
learn that there are consequences to me doing things like that.
so you guys are right now floating above the fog, and you were told to head south.
I don't know how this works. I need to keep going. I'm just I'm thinking about something. Sorry.
Okay. So the
Would I
hippogriffs
know-
have 60 feet of flying movement. Would you know what?
About where Manticore might be found? Like, are they meat eaters where they might be in a field looking for prey?
Well, they had spotted one, right? So I feel like we would.
But did they
know
share,
where-
like, where that, just in this general vicinity?
They did not share where any sort of layer might be, but go ahead and make a nature check to see if you can discern or know where a manticore
Where they might
be.
hang out.
In
Ooh,
Gabriel.
that's a
just
natural 17 for a total of 16.
Okay.
Nice.
I'm having to look up manticores in the freaking monster manual for this answer.
Oh, please.
You're good.
I'm just gonna say in Gabriel's head, do you think they're leading us into a trap?
Hard to say. I wouldn't put it past them, but this seems like a lot. There could have been other ways they could have led us into a trap that would be easier. They also
right.
gave us 5 of their hippogriffs, or 4 in a vulture.
That's true.
You just hear Aaron in the background. Whee!
What was your check again, Matt? Soren?
That was a 16.
Okay. So you know that manticores, their habitats are in multiple different areas, including hills and mountains. So it makes sense that they would be here. You know that they are winged beasts with lion features. Let's see. Like a scorpion tail with spikes, detachable spikes. They crave the taste of humans.
Uh-oh.
Lucky for me.
Yeah.
I
Not
say
one of
as the
those.
sole human in the party.
Right.
Lacking their favorite prey, they eagerly consume other people's and livestock.
Oh shit.
So I share all that.
Mhm.
I just word that last part of it as, but you guys have to protect me because they like to eat humans.
All right. So this is how we're gonna do this. You guys are gonna roll until you find the manticore. But if you guys go longer than a specific amount of time, you guys will just not find the manticore, or the other group will find it first.
Oh, no.
I thought you were gonna say, or the manticore finds you first.
No. Or the other group. So, once you get down into the fog, your visibility will be 100 feet. The fog is makes the visibility low.
I actually got something for this. Here we go. I want to use one of my celestial revelations.
Okay, what is that?
Let me see exactly how this guy works. So I want to use Inner Radiance. I will shed bright light in a 10-foot radius and dim light for an additional 10 Oh, but you know what? Then each creature within 10 feet takes 2. Okay, maybe not. That hurts things. Just kidding.
I
Kills the
also
whole
don't know
party.
if you
Throw down
want
a bomb.
I kill my manticore, or I kill my hippogriff while I'm flying it in the air and plummet to my death.
I knew it made me shed light. I didn't realize that anything in that light gets hit with damage. So let's hold on.
Let's maybe not do that.
to.
All
Just kidding.
right.
I think to myself, this might be a good time to, or this might be a good thing to use at some point in this adventure.
All right. So you guys are on hippogriffs, and the other 4 knights in their hunting party have already left. What do you guys want to do?
Oh, I might have misunderstood. I thought we were about to do like perception skill checks.
Yeah. Well, I
Gotta
mean,
find it.
who's gonna roll a perception check? What you guys are
Oh.
gonna? You guys want
Okay.
to go ahead and go into
Ooh.
the fog? Do you want to look above the
Oh.
fog first to see if you see anything?
I'm
I
gonna.
want. Yeah. Go ahead.
Sorry, I jumped
Go
in
ahead.
on there. Since I rolled a dirty 20 on my animal handling check to like allow Dawnfeather to let me ride her, I'm just gonna try to like whisper to Dawnfeather. I'm like, all right, Dawnfeather, we're about to go get a manticore. Ready? Find your manticore. Go get him. Go get that manticore. Where's that manticore? Go get that manticore. And then I'm just gonna keep my eye out and let it take me wherever it wants to.
Gotcha. It doesn't react to your words at all.
He's thinking. We'll figure it out.
All right.
All right, here. I got something else. Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast light. That same idea. Easier execution.
Okay. I
Uh,
will say that if you put a beacon on yourselves, it might also make it easier for the manticore to spot you.
That's fine. I'm willing to
Okay.
accept this risk. All right, I'm gonna, since my necklace broke anyways, I'm gonna take it off and
Aw.
I'll cast light on it. Oh, it's okay. I just gotta retie it. And I say righto, and I cast light. And now I got 20 foot radius of light. 20 foot radius of bright light and 20 more of dim light beyond that.
Okay. So
Oh,
the
it could
area
be-
around. Go ahead.
It could be colored any color I like. Let's go like a light purple.
Okay, light purple. So the area around you guys does get brighter, but like I had said, you can see up to 100 feet in the fog, so you can still see beyond your light. It's just brighter for you guys now.
Okay. Maybe it'll help. Maybe it's just cool.
All right. So who wants to make a perception check to see if you see this thing?
I'll go.
Me.
Oh,
Go ahead. You got it.
Rollies? No. All right, go on. Perception. Oh shoot, that's nat 20 for 21.
Huzzah.
Oh shit! All right. You guys are still above the clouds. Did you tell me that you were going into the clouds, or
No.
I don't know? It doesn't matter. On a natural 20, you freaking see the thing for sure.
Oh yeah.
Got it.
So yeah, you can see a dark shadow kind of flitting in and out of the mists. Your light helping to kind of cast specific shadows, so you can point them out pretty easily. So let me change your map.
Ooh.
Sorry to nail that one so fast, y'all.
That's all right.
I was just gonna let my hippogriff take me where it thought it was, which apparently didn't work, but I didn't realize that, so I was just flying.
You're like,
Unless
unless
you casted Speak with Animals, which I didn't hear you say.
Nope, I was just talking to him.
That'd be cool.
Alrighty.
I was
So you
speaking in
guys-
common.
Can see the map has been updated.
That's fine.
I will have
Nice map.
to.
Oh, this is pretty.
Tokens.
Oh,
I will have to change one of these hippogriffs to a giant vulture. But that will be for next time, because that is where we're going to leave off, and we will start with initiative
Oh,
against
man.
this manticore.
Did it see us?
Heyo.
Yeah, you guys see it.
No,
Can you
did
see it on the map?
us?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm saying.
Yeah,
Look,
it
see,
also its
yeah,
its
I'm
visual
all-
range is also 100 feet. So once you guys spot it, it also spots you.
Oh yeah. Okay,
It can
let's go.
smell you. It's also looking, hunting itself. So it definitely sees you.
Got these.
And we shall
Alright.
go to battle.
To
Yep.
battle.
Are we rolling initiative now or later?
No, we can do that next time.
Okay.
All right, guys. Well, then if, we're playing Tuesday next week. Yeah, we heard the battle
Tuesday?
music get started. I was getting
Yeah,
antsy.
I had it started. Sorry.
Oh, it's all right.
So our next game
April
is Tuesday the 1st, correct?
April Fools.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Except we're really playing.
Mm.
All right, guys. Well, then I will plan on us being back at it on April 1st. Until then, I'm going to end the stream. So thanks very much, guys. Love you all. And going to end the recording. Good night.
All righty.